Hi, welcome to my podcast, Help Me Rhonda. I'm your host, Dr. Rhonda Karg. I'm a clinical psychologist, and each episode of this podcast, I present mental health related information to you in hopes that you'll gain some insight into your own behavior and also learn new skills that will improve your mental health as well. So, thanks for tuning in today. I'd like to continue in my series teaching DBT and mindfulness skills, and this one is called a gratitude meditation. So, again, mindfulness, DBT skills, any practice that you have that brings your focus to right here, right now. And one of the things that can be a really useful mindfulness meditation, which is to focus your mind on a particular topic for a 5 minute, at least a 5 minute meditation. So, a gratitude meditation for 5 minutes. So, you set the timer and you just focus your mind on things that you're grateful for. And when you first start a gratitude meditation, you'll notice that you're thinking of like the really big things, like I'm really grateful I have food, I'm really grateful that I have a house or a car, things like that. You think about the big things, but as you go along, you start being grateful for all kinds of things. And why is that? Because as part of these skills, it's like doing reps with weights, right? We are strengthening the neural pathway in your brain that is teaching you to look for things to be grateful for. Okay. So this does a couple different things. I mean, the first thing it does is it helps you to start focusing your mind on things that you're grateful for, and you hold space for that gratitude for 5 minutes a day. And what that does is it lifts your mood naturally, right? Not surprisingly, your mood usually improves because you recognize like, oh wow, there are a lot of things that I'm really grateful for. So that's the immediate effect of it. But over time, as you practice it, you start walking around in the world you've trained your brain to look for things to be grateful for. And what happens is throughout the day, you're like, wow, I am so grateful for that open field that I can look out on when I'm working across the street from my home. Or I could be grateful for my friendly neighbors that walk by and say hello to me and compliment me on my flowers and my house. It's kind of a unique looking house. Uh, and it probably wouldn't be difficult for you to drive by and say, I think that's Rhonda's house because it's uh, it's different than some of the other houses on the street, and that's one of the things that brings me a lot of joy. And so I am continually looking for things that bring me joy. And as a result of that, my yard, my house looks very joyful. Okay. And I like it that way. And I want it to be that I want my place to have that energy of gratitude and cheer and joy. And I want my presence in people's lives to bring cheer and joy, and I want to live my life with this idea of coming to it with a bouquet and looking for opportunities to make other people's days brighter. And to me, that's really a huge part of my gratitude today is the connections that I've made with people over the years, and those connections are things that really bring me a lot of joy in my life. And so, holding space to take stock of the things in my life that I appreciate those are things that are important to me, and I want to make sure that I devote time to those things that are important to me that I'm grateful for. And this morning I was getting ready for work and I started thinking about some of the things that really bring me a lot of joy in what I do for my job, and thinking about all the people that I work with that are so strong and so courageous to continue to show up for therapy week after week. Some people have been in therapy for years and have made a ton of progress. But it's so incredibly rewarding to watch people get better and being able to witness the miracles that unfold in their lives. And that gets me excited in the morning, makes me look forward to the day ahead because I get to see people getting better. And the people that are in therapy may not recognize that they're getting better, but I do. And a lot of times they do. And as a matter of fact, today I had a chance to say to someone, I think we're ready. I think you might be ready to stop therapy until something comes up and you need to come back for a booster. But my job is to help people feel better as quickly as possible. And this person has been doing well. And I want people to be out here living their life and using the time that they would normally spend in therapy, doing some other form of self-care, doing something else to enjoy their lives, use that time. So anyway, just again, focusing on the things that you're grateful for. 5-minute meditation to just hold space for the things in your life that you're grateful for. And by labeling those things that you're grateful for, it releases serotonin in the brain. We know that from the research. And so that improves your mood. That's one of the reasons why these gratitude meditations also work, is because we are just labeling things. And again, as you know from learning the core DBT skills, that just by labeling things, you improve your mood because it releases serotonin in your brain. And you can look at the research at Duke to find out more about that. But mindfulness skills are really where it's at, and I would really encourage you to practice doing a 5-minute gratitude meditation to start your day each day and to get you ready. It'll make a huge difference in the way that you live your life that day. How do you want to live your life? I want to live my life like a loose flowing garment. I want to be flexible. I want to be grateful. I want to know that I am safe and secure. I want to feel calm, confident, and centered. That's when I'm authentic, and I try to be authentic as much as I can be. So that's important to me, to do what I need to do to take care of myself so that I'm in that authentic place when I'm calm and confident and centered. So, gratitude meditation in the morning is one way that I can do that, and it makes a huge difference in the rest of my day. So, I hope that you learned something today. Thanks so much for your support of this channel and for helping to make mental health support free and accessible to everyone. Thanks so much for your time. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day.